Girl Jasmine, the owner of Crystal Lite Candles, and I'm here to teach you guys how to light your wooden wick candles. So once you get your candle, your wick will be cut low. My scissors, my wick trimmers were dirty when I trimmed this one, so it kind of got dirty. But so you take your candle wick lighter, or you take your candle lighter and you hold it on your wick for 20 seconds. Okay, and then you will get your candle to be lit. Before lighting your candle, I recommend trying to wiggle the crystals out, but if you cannot, then you will have to, it is also recommended to wait the 3 hours that it takes for the liquid wax to reach the edge of the container, so that you prevent tunneling. So now your candle is lit. It will stay lit for recommended up to 4 hours, no longer than 4 hours. But yeah, there you go. I will come back in 3 hours, since I did not remove the crystals, and I will show you guys how to remove the crystals. If you guys can hear the crickling sound of the candle, of the wick itself, let me zoom in for you. But yeah, I will see you guys in 3 hours. Okay, so it has been about 2.5 hours, and the wax has made it to the edge enough to where I can blow this out and not cause tunneling. So you're gonna blow it out, and then you're going to, if these side crystals are sticking up like mine are, you can easily just take your fingers and use your fingers and take them out. If not, like my middle crystal right there has sunken, I'm going to use some tweezers and I'm going to separate them as wide as they can and grab the crystal. It's kind of hard, but you can get it. Okay. So now that they're out, I'm gonna set those aside. And now this wick needs to be trimmed before it is lit again. Let me say that again. This wick needs to be trimmed before it is lit again. The only problem is that if we go to trim this right now, we will cut too much since the wax is wet. So before you go and light it again, you have to wait until the wax is completely dry so that you can cut the wick so you can use it again. So I will be back when the wax is completely dry, and I will show you the proper length of the wick. Warm water on. And I'm going to put these in here. And then if it's too hot, you can do this. Okay. And then you have your crystals. See? So once you're done washing your crystals, So once you're done washing your crystals, you'll set your intentions in the crystals. You'll meditate with them. You'll set your intentions. You'll set your intentions in them, and you'll carry them around with you. So yeah, I will see you back at the candle when it is dried. So now that your candle has solidified, you can see that the wick is uneven and she needs to be cut. So you will cut right above where the wick turns to the black soot. If you do not have a candle trimmer, you could also use your fingers to break that part off, and it breaks off pretty easily. If like that. If you do have candle trimmers, you will just trim ever so slightly so that it looks like that. There you go. So it's not quite even, but it's more even than it was, and it's more even than it was, and it's smaller. So now, again, you just take your candle lighter and you hold it over the wick for 20 seconds. And your candle will stay lit again. And you will have to repeat that every single time. So you have to make sure that you allow the liquid wax to get to the edge of the container, which takes about 3.5 hours. You allow the wax to completely solidify again, get solid, and then you trim the wick to where it is just slightly above the black soot, and then light your candle for 20 seconds with your lighter, and you'll have a perfectly working candle again. Thanks, guys. And if you would like to get any of these candles, I will put my shop link down in the description. These are 8 ounces. Yeah. I will have another video and giving more detail about each candle, a little bit about why I decided to go with the color, why I decided to go with the crystals and the herbs that are in them. But this one, I really just wanted to focus on how to get your wick lit. So that is how. Thank you, guys.